Mic check, 1, 2, test, 1, 2. Welcome, Tiger fans, to Tiger Gym. The Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to take on the SOCORRO Warriors. We appreciate you tuning in. We're live on 101.9 FM. We're also live on Facebook streaming, as well as YouTube and NFHS Network. If you get to NFHS Network and can't find the game, look it up under Turbo Design as an affiliate, and it will be streaming there as well. We appreciate you tuning in. We got a few minutes here left. We got about 3.5 minutes before first serve here in Tiger Gym. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Tiger Gym. We got a couple of minutes before we go off here. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors here in the Varsity Volleyball game. This is basically for the marbles here in District 3 AAA. The SOCORRO Warriors, the Tigers lost to them in 3 straight up in SOCORRO, so the Tigers looking to revenge. They have tonight, and then they have another game Thursday. I think we're going to be able to bring you that other game as well here on 101.9 FM, as well as streaming it on video. Those of you that are on the radio, SOCORRO comes decked out in all blue, and the Tigers are in their red, white, and blue. We're going to give you the play-by-play here. We've got about a minute and a half. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network. When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634. Back here in Tiger Gym as we get ready for the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors here in Varsity Volleyball. We're going to give you the starting, what we think will be the starting lineup for tonight. Got Adrian Chavez here on the tight shot here, number 1. And that's going to be Ariana Alanis. She's got 76 kills and 169 digs. There's some recap of her stats for tonight. Also, Starting, we're hoping tonight, is going to be number 2, which will be Angelica Valdez, number 2. She's 95.1% from the service line. Also one of the captains for tonight, number 5, Allison Wazalowski. She's got 232 digs. She likes to come in, work that back line, and she's very good at it. We're going to take a quick break. They're going to do the national anthem. We'll be back with the final lineup here as your Hot Springs Tigers get ready to take on the SOCORRO Warriors here in Tiger Gym.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back here in Tiger Gym, the Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to take on the SOCORRO Warriors. We're going to finalize to get you some more of the starting lineups here as we get ready to go. We just finished off with now number 6, Brooklyn Garcia. She is 172 digs. Her big contribution to the Tigers is 468 assists for the season. So Brooklyn, one of the better players there for the Tigers. All of these girls are good players. Also, number 8 tonight, we're hoping, is Angelica Garcia. She has 34 kills, 24 digs. Ava Harrelson, she's definitely got 182 kills. We'll see her at the net, definitely, flying high here in Tiger Gym. Also starting tonight is going to be number 9, and that's going to be Logan Woods. And Logan, she's deadly from everywhere, 197 kills. 94.6 is percentage on her service, 32 blocks, 194 digs. Just all around. She'll jump right out of the gym tonight if we're not careful. Also, last one here, Hannah Hopkins. She will be, this is 89.1% from the service. She's got 60 kills. We'll see Hannah Hopkins in there at the net. So Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to take on the SOCORRO Warriors here. We get ready for the varsity. They will play the best of 5 sets. They will play the first 4 games are to 25. If they happen to go to that 5th set, it'll be, I believe, the first one to 15. So the Hot Springs Tigers, they lost to this SOCORRO Warrior team earlier this year. They lost in 3 state sets and lost the match 3-0. So the Tigers looking for a little revenge here as we get ready to strap it up here at Tiger Gym. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. We will be back this Thursday in 2 days. We're going to try to get everything set back up here in the gym and get ready for you here on 101.9 FM as the Tigers will finish off their regular season against the Cobra Indians. So that's coming up Thursday. But tonight, we got a big match as the Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to take on the SOCORRO Warriors right here in Tiger Gym on 101.9 FM. So strap it up, get ready, volleyball fans. Your Hot Springs Tigers, they're in the, I believe they're about the top 5, if I'm not mistaken, for volleyball in the state. 5 or 6, they need to hang around, try to get maybe one of those top 4 positions and have a home game. We're going to cover them tonight as well as Thursday night, and hopefully we'll be able to have a home game for them as they get ready to lock it up here at Tiger Stadium. I'm sorry, in Tiger Gym. We get used to stadium. We're used to playing football. We got to change gears. We're back inside tonight as the Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. And both teams are back out on the court. SOCORRO will have the first serve to the Tigers. And Wazlowski, number 5, checks in. You'll see here on the backside there, she'll be the one getting a lot of digs there on that back line. So the Hot Springs Tigers ready to go here, and here's the first serve. Tigers get it back over after the serve. Now back up to the net is the Warriors. Up for the block and no good. Picked up on the back line, knocked over the net. Now SOCORRO's got it back on their side. They set up the serve, and they pound it in, and we'll watch that one on the replay as the Warriors just pound that one right down Central Street there for the Tigers. Sorry about that. We just didn't quite have our instant replay on. We got it going now, so we're going to be able to show you some more of this coming up. And the Tigers just losing this one a little bit here. Here's the serve from SOCORRO. A little technical difficulties here, if you'll hang loose with us just for a second. Tigers now take the serve back from SOCORRO, and they hit it on the back line, and they finally pick up a point. So the Tigers trail 2-1 here in the first set as the Tigers get ready to finally take the serve. And we'll try to get you some replay. Got some technical difficulties going on here. The Tigers take the serve, get it over to SOCORRO, back over to the Tigers. Now here comes the Tigers, set it up right at the net. Get it over easily. And the Warriors set it up and knock it out. So the Tigers tie it up here 2-2. Now the Tigers on the serve over the net, dug out by the Warriors. Set up, now knocked over to the Tigers, back in the middle of the court. Set up to Garcia. Here comes the Tigers to the front, get it over and dug out by the Warriors. And the Tigers doing everything they can to hang in there with this one as they got the volley going. Warriors dig it back out at the baseline, and now they're going to get it back over with a two-handed set. Wazlowski now to Garcia, and here comes Hannah, and she gets it in there right off the tip. And let's see if we finally got our instant replay working. And we don't, so hang on just a second here as we get things rolling here on our side. We're going to kind of get you, we're going to take just a quick break here. We're going to let the action continue. The Tigers are up 3-2. They've got the serve, and they get it over to SOCORRO, and SOCORRO keeps it on the ground, and the Tigers pick up another point. We're going to delete our instant replay, so you hang with us just for a second. Now the Tigers take the set. Back over the net by the Warriors. Now the Tigers take it up, hit it to the baseline. Now back right at the net. The Tigers block this one, and a great shot there by the Tigers, as that looked like number 8, and that is Harrelson right at the net. So the Tigers do a great job of stuffing that one back against the Warriors. Now on the serve, back over to the SOCORRO side. Now the Tigers, Wazlowski digs it out. Now you got it to Garcia. They're in for the kill, and it's picked up on the baseline now. SOCORRO sets it up, gets it over, out of bounds, and the Tigers pick up another point. So we watch that one on the replay. Just a little strong there about mid-court and just hits it out of bounds, out of the back of the court. And the Tigers on the serve. Get it back over to the Tigers. Now back to the Warriors, and now they set it up right at the net. Tigers able to pick this one off the net. Set this one up. Warriors dig it out. Now back over to the Tigers side. A little long there. They went on ahead and picked it up with the Tigers, and there's Garcia. Now they're going to set it up. Just dink it over the net. And now back action right at the net, and the Tigers not able to come up with that one, as that one went out off of the net, off the Tigers. Tigers lead 6-3 here in the first set. Here's the serve by the Warriors, back over to the Tigers. Tigers scrambling around on the backcourt, trying to get it, not able to control it, and it hits the floor, and the Warriors pick up a point. The Tigers just a little bit out of whack there, as nobody wants to pick up the serve. Now the serve up to the Tigers, set up by Garcia, back over the net. And this one, they're going to say this was out by the Tigers. So we can see this one hit on the instant replay. And it was definitely out. Now the serve by the Warriors. Tigers are up 6-5 here in the first set. Now Garcia sets it up. Boom, the Tigers pound that one. And this one was right at the net, and it was long. Tigers were thinking that it was blocked or touched by the Warriors. Now we're tied up at 6 each here in the first set. SOCORRO's got it over to Wasilowski, digs it out, back to Garcia. Woods from the back line gets it over the net. Now the Warriors set it up, and they pound it on in there, and this one is long, and we're going to watch this one on the instant replay. As the Tigers able to pick up another point, they're up 7-6 here in the first set against the SOCORRO Warriors. Here comes the Tigers with the serve. Get it over the net. Sets it up. Now the Tigers try to do some blocking and not able to pick it up on the back line. And on the replay here, you'll see the kill that just comes in and off Wasilowski, not able to pick it up. And the Warriors tied up again at 7 apiece, and they've got the serve here against the Tigers. The serve picked up by Logan in the back line. Tigers able to get it up, but it looks like the Tigers are in the net. And we'll watch this one right here at the net. Here is number 10 goes up, and watch when she comes down. She's across the line on the other side there, and that's going to be a point for the Warriors. Now the serve, set up by the Tigers. And a block, a good dig there by Wasilowski, and just a dink over. Now the Tigers playing this one right at the net, and the Tigers not able to come up with this one. And once again, the Tigers struggling a little bit here in the first set. They trail by 2, 9-7 here on 101.9 FM. SOCORRO on the serve. Got a whistle right now on the court. Now we're set, ready to go. There's the serve over to the Tigers. Tigers dig it out. Garcia finally gets on it. Now they just knock it over to the middle of the court for SOCORRO. Now SOCORRO sets it up, and here comes the spike, and she missed it. We'll watch this one on the replay. As she just goes up and just whiffs on it and just doesn't quite get all of the ball, and the Tigers pick up the point. Tigers trail by 1, 8-9. Here's the serve by the Tigers. They get it over the net. SOCORRO gets it back over to the Tigers. Now the Tigers set it up to Garcia. Now Garcia takes it across over the net. Dug out by the Warriors. Tigers once again get it dug out. They're just all they can do. They're not playing much at the net right now. They're just trying to get the ball back in play. Now the Tigers do a good block there. Now back to the Tigers. Now Garcia sets it back up. Over to the Warriors. One-handed. Gets it set up. Now back over. And now Woods. Now they set it up at the net. Two-handed shove across court. Picked up by the Warriors. Warriors once again Long volley here. Tigers do a good job digging this one out. Garcia now back over. This one's got to get over, and it does. Warriors dig it out now at the line, and the Tigers get it back over, and the Warriors dig it back out. A great volley here going by both teams, and they finally, SOCORRO knocks it out. And I think it was off of, it was long, and the Tigers are going to take the serve. So we've got it tied up here, 9-9 to the Tigers. Here's the serve by the Tigers back over to the Warriors. Now dug out on the baseline. Now Garcia sets this one up for Woods. And the Warriors hit this one and out, and the Tigers pick up another point on the instant replay. Left-handed, that may have been long, but the Warriors played it, and the Tigers pick up a point. Tigers up 10-9 here in the first set. Here on 101.9 FM. Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. There's 3 AAA district matchup. Don't forget Thursday we'll be right back here hopefully with the SOCORRO Warriors. The Cobra Indians and the Hot Springs Tigers. Now SOCORRO sets it up, gets it off the back line. Now it's set up for the Tigers, and here comes Harrelson. Gets it over and dug out by the Warriors. The Tigers stuff this one down. And a great play there at the net by the Warriors as the Tigers thought they had that point. Picked up, and let's see if they call him in the net, and they did. Let's see if we can. That was actually in the net. So the Tigers pick up the point. Tigers, good serve there, picked up by the Warriors. Warrior get it over. Tigers pick it up. And now they give the point to the Warriors. Tigers up 11-10 here in the first set as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors here on 101.9 FM. Wholesale substitutions in for number 15, Jessica Wells for the Tigers. Number 9, Logan Woods takes a seat for a few minutes. Serve picked up by the Tigers. Back over, dug out by the Warriors. Now the Warriors get it back over the Tigers. Tigers do whatever they can, and they're out of whack here as they hit it 3 times. It goes out the back. Everybody just trying to put a paw on it, and it just falls to the floor. And now the Warriors have tied it up at 11 apiece here in Tiger Gym. Here's the serve by the Warriors over the net, dug out by the Tigers, right at the net, and now is Garcia. And Harrelson smashes this one down, and we'll watch this one on the instant replay as Harrelson comes up, and all she can puts everything she got on this one and just knocks it to the court. And the Tigers pick up a point. Tigers up 12-11 here on 101.9 FM. Here's the serve by the Tigers. Over the net, now set up. Tigers go back and dig this one out. Tigers falling all over each other trying to get to the ball, and Wasilowski plays it deep, and the Warriors pick it up. Now they're going after, and a kill by the Warriors. The Tigers not able to come up with this one. Right at the net was number 20, and she just puts it on the floor, and that's Flower for the Warriors. And tied back up again at 12 apiece here on 101.9 FM here in the first set. Warriors have the serve against the Tigers. Deep serve picked up by Wasilowski. Now the Tigers, Wasilowski gets it over from the back line, dug out by the Warriors, and now we have in the net called, I believe, against the Tigers. Going to give the point to the Warriors, and they're up 13-12 here in the first set. Actually, that was for the Tigers are up 13-12. That was against the Warriors. There's the serve picked up by the Warriors. Warriors dink it over and just hit right back by the Tigers. Now set up at the net. And the Tigers, this one goes out off the block and out of bounds, so the Tigers pick up another point as we watch it on the Turbo Design Instant Replay. Good play there by the Tigers. Tigers up now 14-12 here in the first set on 101.9 FM. Jump serve, good serve. They get it back over. The Warriors get it over in 2 hits, and now the Tigers just trying to out of position, and the Warriors go in for the kill, and this is nobody home here for the Tigers as this one just nobody there. Tigers up 14-13 here in the first set. Warriors have the serve. as we get ready for the serve. And now a good ace there by the Warriors on the jump serve. Look like Armijo. Tigers not able to come up with that one at all. And we're tied at 14 each here in the first set here in Tiger Gym as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. Over to the Tigers on the serve. Now Tigers trying to get it back in the middle. Woods gets it over. Now back to the net. Here goes the block. Tigers dig it out on the back line. Garcia just dinks this one over, trying to get him off guard. And now the Tigers just playing all kinds of ball here at the net. Just knocking it back over is Woods. And now the Tigers keep this one alive, hit it way back deep. Here's Wazalowski, gets it over, picked up by the Warriors, and here we go again right at the net. A good volley going on by these two teams. Tigers flying all over the court trying to keep this one in play, and not able to keep it in play was Woods on that one. It just got a little bit out of whack, and the Tigers just not able to keep the ball in the court there and keep it under control, and the Tigers trail now 15-14 here in the first set. Here's the serve by the Warriors. Picked up by the Tigers. Now the Tigers coming back in. Gets it over, and the Warriors not able to hold this one. We watch this one on the instant replay as the Warriors just not able to get that one. They dive into the bench and not able to come up with it, and the Tigers pick up the point. Tie it up here at 15 each. First one to 25 here in the first set. The Hot Springs Tigers and the SOCORRO Warriors. Tiger serve. Wazalowski now has got the ball. Gets it over the net. Picked up by the Warriors. Warriors not able to get it on the long reception there as it goes back in the net. So we'll watch this one on the replay, and it was a good dig there and received it, but got it back over close to the net. And the Warriors not able to come up with it. Tigers up by one now, 16-15. Wazalowski with the serve. Right at the net are the Tigers, and they get it over. The Warriors now get it back over to the Tigers. Tigers set this thing up with Garcia. Now, boom, right in the middle, and this one is blocked right back in the Tigers' face. And the Warriors pick this one up as Woods tries to get that one over the net right in the middle and unable to come up with it. Now the Warriors on the serve, dug out by the Tigers, and here goes the Tigers back at the net now. They get it over. Now a set at the net. Here comes the block and a miss, but a kill by the Warriors. On the instant replay, you'll see this one right at the net. And this one was just everything the Tigers could do not to give up the point there. And the Warriors go up 17-16 here in the first set. Here's the serve by the Warriors, picked up by the Tigers. And now the dink set by the Tigers. Get it over, and the Warriors have an error. This one hits the top after the dig, hits the top of the gym, and goes directly down to the floor. It's a problem when the ball goes up and it's going up at a certain speed. When it hits the roof, it comes back down a lot faster than it went up, and it's hard to determine where it's at. Here we are tied at 7 apiece. Tigers on the serve, get it over to SOCORRO. Warriors get it back to the Tigers. Tigers set it up at the net. Another good dig there by the Warriors. The Warriors now trying to get this one over on three. They do. Tigers probably could have let that one go, but they hang on to it. Here's the shot. The Warriors able to dig it out. Good volley going on here by the Tigers, and this one was long. And we're going to get a point to the Tigers. We watch this one on the instant replay. She comes up to the net, and this one is just all not touched by the Tigers, and it goes out the back of the court. Now the Tigers on the serve with the lead, 18-17 here in the first set. Over to the Warriors. Warriors now set it up at the net. Over, and a kill for the Warriors as we watch this one on the replay. The Warriors just hit it where the Tigers weren't, right about midcourt towards the bench. And now we got it tied up 18-18 here, and here's the serve by SOCORRO, dug out by the Tigers. Set up by Garcia. Now Harrelson in for the kill, and she gets it as the block goes off of SOCORRO. And watch this one right at the net. And it's off of the net there, off the Warriors and out, and the Tigers get the point. Tigers up 19-18 here in the first set. Brooklyn Garcia with the serve over to the Warriors, back over to the Tigers. Tigers diving down and can't get the ball, loose ball, and it's going to be a point off the Tigers, going to be a point for the Warriors. Tigers blocked it at the net, and then Brooklyn just couldn't quite get to it as it went to the floor. Now the Warriors have the serve with tied 19-19, and here goes the Tigers. This is a long serve, and they can't get this one back in. And here we go on the instant replay. The Tigers not able to come up with this one. Wazalowski and everybody just hitting it one-handed, trying to get it back over the net. 2019, the SOCORRO Warriors up by 1 here on 101.9 FM. This is the first set. Best of 5. Checking in is number 13, Madison Green, for the Tigers. She checks in and for the Hot Springs Tigers. Dug out by the Tigers on the serve. Now the Tigers get it over, dug out by the Warriors. Warriors back up to the center. Wazalowski picks this one up on the back line. Now the Tigers just got to get this one over, and they do. And now the Warriors are just trying to get it over. Back to the Tigers. Tigers set it up. Now Brooklyn Garcia. Here comes the pound. And they're saying it was off the SOCORRO Warriors, and we're going to watch this one on the instant replay. As you can see, Brooklyn sets this one up perfectly. Here comes Harrelson, and she just hammers that, and you can see it hit the hand right there. And the Tigers able to come up with the point, and they tie it up here at 20 apiece. In on the serve is Hannah Hawkins, number 10. And the serve is over the net, dug out by the Warriors. Now back on the Tigers side. Tigers do a good job of just keeping this one in play. Now Brooklyn's just got to hit this one over into the back line, picked up by the Warriors. Now the Warriors set it up at the net, and this one's in as she pounds the kill down the Tiger sideline. And we'll see this one on the replay, and the Tigers just not able to get there. Just got to have somebody back there in that back line that can just dive around on the floor and dig things out. We're the Warriors up 21-20 here on the first set here in the 3 AAA game match against the Hot Springs Tigers SOCORRO Warriors. Here goes the Tigers. They about get a kill. Warriors able to pick it up back to the Tigers. Now the Warriors set this one back up. They're going to go for the kill, and this is blocked by the Tigers, and the Tigers can't come up on the back line. They just have anybody there on the back line to come to it. And they go up 22-20. We're going to take a quick timeout. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Tiger Stadium in the first set here. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. SOCORRO's up 22-20 as the Tigers had to take a timeout. The Warriors have the serve here in the first set. Tigers a little bit out of whack here in this first set. Played some good points, but have got a lot of mistakes going on. Serve over to the Tigers, and now on the block as it's knocked out of bounds. Off the Tigers, and this one's going to be stays inbounds, and the Warriors go up 23-20. Here the Tigers in trouble here, the first one to 25. And Tigers dig this one out. Garcia at the line. Here comes Harrelson over, dug out by the back line for the Warriors. The Warriors try to get this one over, and the Tigers are going to pick this one up as the Warriors not able to get it over in 3. We'll watch the last hit there just off the court. So the Tigers pick up 1. Tigers still trail 23-21 here in the first set. The Tigers have the serve, number 2. Angelica Valdez and sits it into the net, and an automatic point for the Warriors as the natives are getting restless here, and we're sitting on the side with the Warrior fans, and they're getting ready they just need 1 point here as they get it over. Tigers set it up. They got to get it over, and they do. Picked up by the Warriors. Warriors now at the set. Here goes the block, And a stuff right back down onside. And that's going to be a great play there by the Tigers. As the Tigers put that one in, number 7, and that was Annalise Garcia. It's 22-24. The Tigers trail by 2. They've got the serve. And here it is by the Tigers. They get it over the net, back over on top. And the Tigers, this is great as the Tigers pick it up right at the net. And we're going to watch this one on the replay as this one just gets like stuck right there. It's just on both sides. And the Tigers able to stuff it back down on their side. And a good play there by Woods as the Hot Springs Tigers now only trail by 1, 24-23. And here's the serve by the Tigers, picked up by the Warriors, back over to the Tigers. Weslowski does a good job getting that one off the floor, and here comes the Tigers. Get it over the net, and dug out by the Tigers once again, and here goes Garcia, this time number 7. Gets it over, and it's set up by the Tigers, and now back over against the... And the Tigers lose the first set here as this one just falls into the court. And the Tigers lose 25-23 here in the first set. So the Hot Springs Tigers lose the first set, 25-23. We get ready for the second. We're going to take a quick timeout. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Felt's Dentistry, serving Sierra County since 1984, is located at 800 North Cedar in Tier C. It is open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Call to schedule your appointment at 894-7711. Dr. Matt Felt and his crew are happy to assist you with all your dental needs. Call Felt's Dentistry at 894-7711 and schedule your next visit today.
I'm Dr. Matt Feltz, and my staff and I support the Tigers.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Tiger Gym as the Hot Springs Tigers lose the first set, 25-23. As we get ready for the second set, Hot Springs Tigers looking for a victory here against the Warriors. The Warriors are the number 1 seed or number 1 team as far as 3 AAA right now in our district. Tigers will be back here on Thursday night as we're going to bring you the Hot Springs Tigers and the Cobra Indians. And now the Tigers get their last-minute instructions from the coach and see what the Tigers can do here in the second set. Now we got everything set. The Hot Springs Tigers down 1 set here against SOCORRO Warriors. On the serve looks like Logan. And into the net. Not good for the Tigers to start out already. As the service error and hits it down in there. Now the serve by the Warriors, picked up by the Tigers at the net. Garcia tries to jump up there and stop that one right at the net. It was a long reception back over to the Tigers. And the Warriors just stuff it back down on the Tigers once again. And they're up 2-0. And this one finally goes long on the serve by the Warriors. And the Tigers finally pick up their first point here as Weslowski let that one go out the back of the court, and the Tigers now trail 2-1 here in the second set. Jump serve by the Tigers, picked up by the Warriors, and now the Warriors get it across to the Tigers. Set up by Garcia. Now in for the spike and picked up by the Warriors. Back over to the Tigers. Now the Tigers trying to get this one over, and they do. Picked up by the Warriors. Now at the net. The Tigers pick this one up. Wesolowski finally gets it off from Logan Woods. Now picked up by the Warriors. Back over to the Tigers side. Off the net. The Tigers got to play this one. Logan gets it back over for the Tigers, and now here come the Warriors. And on the block, and a good stuff there by the Tigers. And the Tigers as that one went out and given to the Warriors. The Warriors up 3-1 as they were booing there, I guess, to one of the gals that was watching the sidelines. Now here's the serve by the Warriors. Back over to the Tigers, and now up and over. Picked up by the Warriors. Warriors back again. Blocked by the Tigers. And they're going to call this one against the Tigers, as it went off the side of the net and out. And another point by the Warriors. 4-1 now. The Warriors lead the Tigers here in the second set. Serve picked up by the Tigers, and now at the net. And the Tigers just trying to get it over, and they do. Now here comes the Warriors with that hot spike and a kill there by the Warriors on the instant replay. And Wesolowski's not able to get to it and dives on the floor. Now the Tigers trail 5-1 here in the second set. Tigers already lost the first one, 25-23, and now they're down by 4. Here's the serve. Over to Wesolowski, and now Garcia. And now Hannah gets it over. Warriors do a good job digging this one out, and the Tigers reset the offense once again. And this one's going to go off the Tigers and out as it's long. And the Tigers trail 6-1 here in Tigers Gym. We're going to take a quick timeout. It's your Tiger Sports Network.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Tigers Gym as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. This set brought to you by A&B Drive-In, 211 Broadway in Tier C, 575-894-9294. Drive up, drive through, drive in at A&B Drive-In. How the Tigers get this one, and a kill for the Tigers. Good timeout there as it's taken by the Tigers. This one's set up by Garcia, and this one once again just hammered down. And the Warriors not able to come up with it. And the Tigers trail 6-2, and they have the serve. Over the net, picked up by the Warriors, and hit it right out on the reception. Just knocks it back towards just a double-handed fist right there into nobody, and the Tigers pick up another point. They're up 6-3. Or they're trailing 6-3. They lost the first set. Tigers get it over, picked up by the Warriors. Warriors trying to get it back over on the Tiger side. Tigers now going to set this one up, and it was out of play, and the Warriors pick up another point, go up 7-3 as the Tigers just a little off tonight, not playing their best ball here in Tiger Gym. Now the Warriors on the serve, picked up by the Tigers. Tigers jump it off, get it off the net and back over. Now here come the Warriors. And the Warriors pound this one in for another kill as the Tigers not able to dig this one out. It goes out the back of the court. And the Tigers just not able to try to hit that one one-handed when it's coming right at your face, and the Tigers not able to come up with it. Now 8-3, and it's long. And now the Tigers will have the serve as we've got a couple of changes coming in. Woods back in for Logan Woods back in at the front line. And here's the serve by the Tigers as they trail 8-4 here in the second set. Back over by the Warriors. And knocked out by the Tigers, not able to keep this one in play as they try to dig that one out. And that was Valdez hitting the deck there, trying to make sure that she could hang on to it. Now the serve back to the Tigers. Tigers get it back over the net. Here comes the Warriors at the net. Pound this one down, and the Tigers able to dig this one out. And they keep this one alive. However, it falls on the Tiger side. As we watch this one, and the Tigers do everything they can to try to get it, keep it in play, and it hits the net, falls on the Tiger side. And now the Warriors have a 10-4 lead here in the second set. And the Tigers just not able to do anything as they hit this one in the net. Garcia sets this one up, and pretty easy little jump there set by Alanez, and it's no good. And now 11-4 is the Warriors. Wesolowski picks this one up. Woods tries to get this one over and does. Now it's picked up by the Warriors, and here come the Warriors once again. Tigers dig this one out. Garcia now at the net, sets it up. Off the Warriors, but picked back up on the back line. Now here comes the offense for the Warriors, and the Tigers do a good job of blocking this one, but then they can't do anything with it once it hits the net. As the Tigers go up and have a block, but it falls on the Tigers side. And another point for the Warriors. They're up 12-4 here in the second set. Here comes the next serve by the Warriors. Over the net, picked up by the Tigers. Tigers now set it up. Garcia, and a pound in there, and a good point there by the Tigers. We'll watch this one on the replay, as this one is a good kill here by Logan Woods as she gets up and just pounds this one right cross court, and there's nobody home as that one hits. And the Tigers trail 12-5. They've got the serve here in the second set as they trail 1-0. Over the net. Picked up by the Warriors. Now back to the Tigers. Tigers now set up their offense right at the net. Here comes another pound, and it's picked up on the backside. Tigers do a good job getting this one over the net and hit this one once and hit it twice. Does Logan. Gets it back over for the Tigers, and now the Tigers can't dig this one out, and another kill by the Warriors. As the Tigers just not able to dig those balls out back there on that back line. Tigers trail 13-5 here in the second set. Warriors have the serve. And that one was long, as we'll watch that one on the instant replay. Tigers let that one go, and it's definitely out by a couple of feet. Tigers down 13-6 here in the second set. Wesolowski with the serve, over picked up by the Warriors, and here it comes back to the Tiger side, and this one is long. And let's double check this one on the instant replay. They said this one hit the back line, or was long. Ooh, that's awful close. It looked like it may have hit in. But they're going to call that one long, and the Tigers pick up the point. Now with the serve, here comes the Warriors back over to the Tigers side. Now the Tigers dig this one out. They're going to set it up at the net. Here goes Wesolowski, gets it over, and picked up by the Warriors. Warriors once again, this time a good block by the Tigers, and they got the Warriors on their heels on that one as they couldn't quite control it after the block. And the Tigers pick up another point there as they trail 13-8. Wesolowski with the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, picked up by the Warriors. And double hit here by the Warriors as we see this one. Right there, the hands separated when she tried to set that one. And the Hot Springs Tigers now trail 13-9. Here's the serve. Back over to the Tigers side. Tigers do a good job of blocking this one, and they block it just a little too good as it goes out the back of the court there and not able to come up with it. Are the Tigers. So the Warriors now have the serve. They've got the lead 14-9 here in the second set. Here on 101.9 FM, here's the serve by the Warriors, picked up by the Tigers. Tigers dink it over, try to get over that front line, and now a set up by the Warriors, and this one is long as the Warriors try to kill it, and they knock it out the back of the court. We watch it on the instant replay, definitely out long, and the Tigers pick up a point. Substitution now, big number 8. Harrelson checks in for the Tigers as she's got 182 kills. She'll definitely help the Tigers out here on that front line. Now the Tigers get it over to the Warriors. Now the Warriors get it back to the Tigers, and the Tigers not able to come up with it. As the Tigers come off the net and they dive on the floor, is Ariola not able to come up with it. And that one is long. And we had the wrong camera on there, but we'll watch it on the instant replay, and they did let that one go. And now the Tigers trail 15-11 here in the second set. Tigers have the serve. Garcia gets it over the net. Picked up by the Warriors. And long once again by the Warriors, and the Tigers pick up another point. This one was set up perfectly, but just a little long. And now the Warriors are going to take time out as the Tigers starting to make a little dent here. They trail 15-12 here in the second set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Destin Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Destin Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers trail 15-12 here in the second set. They lost the first set, 25-23, but the Tigers make a little run here in the second set. Tigers have the serve and ready for play, and the Tigers just hit this one long. Off the serve was Brooklyn, just hit it off the right-hand side of part of her hand and knocked it out of bounds. And a point for the Warriors, and the Warriors go up 16-12 and have the serve here against the Tigers. Here's the serve, and picked up by the Tigers. Now the Tigers got to scramble to try to get this one back in play, and the Tigers hit this one 4 times, and a point for the Warriors. So the Tigers just not playing very well tonight at all against the SOCORRO Warriors, the number 1 team here in the district. Tigers pick up the serve from the Warriors. Now the Tigers get this one over. And a point by the Tigers, or for the Warriors. We watch this one on the instant replay as she goes up for the block. The block comes right back at her, and it hits actually out of bounds. So the Tigers actually pick up that point, and it was out. And the Tigers trail 17-13, and they have the serve. Hawkins with the serve, and she knocks that one out. And a point by the Warriors. Let's watch this one once again on the instant replay, and you can see it definitely hits out of bounds. Now the serve by the Warriors, picked up by the Tigers. Brooklyn has to run back deep, and Wesolowski has to just try to get this one over, and a great shot there by Wesolowski as she's able to get it deep enough that the back line wasn't able to get to it and put one arm on it and knocked it out of bounds. The Warriors not able to come up with it. Tigers trail 17-14. They're not quite dead yet here in the second set. They do trail. (17-14). We got a little bit of a timeout here on the court. Woods checks right back in for Jessica Wells. Jessica Wells is the senior. And here's the serve by the Tigers. Picked up by the Warriors. Tigers now dig it back out. Now they set it up at at the net, and this one is good. It's off of the SOCORRO Warriors, and that was Woods once again. Just hammers that one down. Hit the SOCORRO Warriors twice, and the Tigers pick up a point, 18-15. And here's the serve by the Tigers. Over to the Warriors at the net. Tigers dig this one deep, get it out. Now they just got to get this one over, and they do. Now it's set up by the Warriors offense. Here comes the stuff, and the Tigers stuff a block right at the net, but picked up by the Warriors, and now the Tigers back on offense, set this one back up right at the net. And it's knocked over to the Warriors. Now the Warriors get it back to the Tigers. Now the Tigers do a good job of just setting this one up, trying to keep it in play. And now back to the Warriors, back over now to the Tigers. And the Tigers do a good job hustling up to the front line there to pick that pass up. Back to the Warriors, and now it's out against the Warriors. And the Tigers pick up the point. Serve picked up by the Warriors, and here they are at the net. And a double hit there by the Warriors. So 18-17, here come the Tigers here in the second set. They only trail by one. They have the serve here in the den. And the Tigers been trailing most of this set as they get it over the net on the serve. And here comes the Warriors as the Tigers do a good job just keeping this one in play, and they finally get it over the net. They haven't set much of offense here at the net. And now the Tigers go up for the block and miss it, but it's a good thing because this was definitely long and knocked way out. And the Tigers now have tied this one up at 18 apiece here in the gym, here in the second set. Tigers trail 1-0. Served by the Tigers. Now the Warriors get it back over to the Tigers side. Now the Tigers set up their offense right at the net. Little dink shot and a good play there by the Tigers. They get this one just over the net. You can see Logan just gets it over the net. And this one goes down and hits the floor. You'll see that one hit the floor before she gets her hand underneath that. And that was definitely one bouncing up. And the Tigers go up 19-18. We're going to take a quick timeout. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlston with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right. No more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Here we are back in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers finally take the lead here in the second set. They're up 19-18 with the serve. And here we go. Over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Now the Warriors working their offense up. Tigers try to block it deep in the backcourt. Picked up by the Tigers. Wesolowski gets it over. Picked up by the Warriors. The Warriors go in for the kill. And the Tigers try to do all they can as this one is off of the Tigers. Tigers not able to get to it right in front of their own bench, and the Warriors have the ball and tie it back up at 19 each here in the second set. Here's the serve by the Warriors, picked up by the Tigers, and the Tigers hit this one 4 times as we'll watch it on the replay. The Tigers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then not able to come up with it. And here's the serve as the Warriors take a 1-point lead. And here comes the Tigers. And this is a good. Now the Warriors hit it 4 times. We're going to watch this one on the replay because Logan Woods just pounded it down there as they go to retreat and not able to come up with it. And now the Tigers tie it back up at 20 apiece here in the den, and the Tigers have the serve. Picked up by the Warriors. Now a block Back over to the Warriors. Warriors keep it in play, and here comes it back to the Tigers side. Now the Tigers got to do what they can and get it over the net. And here comes the offense for the Warriors as they're not able to get it over the net, and the Tigers take a 21-20 lead. As this one just looked like it just got a little dink there, just didn't quite get over the net. And the Tigers back up 21-20 here in the second set. Tigers got some momentum. They've trailed most of this whole set, and they just tied it up here at the end. First one to 25, and here is the serve by the Tigers, and the Tigers stuff this one right into the net, and a service error. And the Warriors pick up a point, tie it back up at 21 each. Now with the serve is the Warriors. They get it into the net, but the Tigers able to come up with it, so a great play there by the Warriors as the Tigers, this one just hit the net, fell over, and then the Tigers not able to come up with it. And now the Warriors go up 22-21 here in the second set. Now the Tigers are going to take a timeout. They trail 22-21 here in the second set. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Back here in the den, the Hot Springs Tigers trail 22-21 here on 101.9 FM. Tigers lost the first set 25-23 in another close game. It always is against against SOCORRO. These are just some of the best games for the Tigers. Just can't quite get over the hump at times against the Warriors. Served by the Tigers, or by the Warriors, and this one goes out of bounds. And now the Warriors pick this one up and not able to come up with that one were the Tigers. And now the Warriors go up 23-21. The serve and a good dig there by the Tigers just to keep that one in play. As they get this one over, here come the Warriors setting up their offense. Once again, Logan goes up for the block. It's picked up by the Tigers, knocked over by the Tigers. And they're going to call a double hit against the Tigers, and that's going to hurt as it's set point once again, 24-21, as the places are rocking here in Tiger Gym. And here goes the Tigers, picked up the serve, knocked this one over, and the Tigers able to hang on to this point as the Warriors hit this one in the net. Tigers trail 24-22 with the serve. Gets it over the net. Picked up by the Warriors. Here come the Warriors at the net. Tigers dig this one out. Get it over the net. Picked up by the Warriors. And here comes the offense once again. The Tigers from the back line get it set up. And that one is a point by the Tigers. We'll watch this one hit the floor here. As this Logan Woods goes up once again. And that one definitely hit inbounds right there in the corner, and that one is definitely good. And the Tigers now trail 24-23. They got to tie this one up right here if they can. Warriors get this one over. Here comes the Tigers now. The Tigers set this one up, get it over the net. Here comes the offense now for the Warriors. Tigers got to do something here. They just knock it back and forth to each other. And the Tigers able to come up with it as they got this one into the net. We're going to watch this one on the instant replay. And they're going to call her number 2 right there in the net. And the Tigers pick up the point. And here's the serve by Wazalowski. Warriors get it over. And SOCORRO picks it up 25-24. As we watch this one on the replay, as Logan not able to make the block, it falls on the Tiger side. And now 25-24, got to win by 2, and the Warriors on the brink of picking up set 2 here once again. Here in the den, here's the serve by the Warriors. Picked up by the Tigers. Tigers dink this one over, and they do a great job of keeping this one in play as they thought they were going to just stuff this one. Big number 7 just comes up with a little dink and just gets it over, and they can't quite get to it, or the Warriors and the Tigers tie it up once again, 25-25. Tigers still alive here in the second set as Woods takes the serve, gets it over to the Warriors. Now back over to the Tiger side. This one's blocked down, and now it goes out, and the Tigers take a 1-point lead here in the second set. As that was an excellent play there by the Tigers. And now the Tigers up 26-25. They can win it right here. They've got the serve here in set 2. As here goes Logan on the serve for the Tigers. Set up by the Warriors. Here comes the Warriors. Tigers do a good job blocking this one back at the net. Back over to the Warriors side. Another block by the Tigers. Back up on top. Tigers put this one down, and they still got to keep it alive, and the Tigers do everything they can. Now they set up the offense right here at the net, and the Tigers win this one as the Tigers pull this one out 27-25. We're going to watch this one on the instant replay. A great play there by the Tigers as they got them off guard. There was only one person up to the net, and just one little dink right over, and there's about 4 that tried to get to it, and the Tigers win this one 27-25, and they take set number 2. We're going to be right back to your Tigers Sports Network.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Bullock's Grocery Store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash for Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here on 101.9 FM. The second set was fantastic for the Tigers. They got down, they fought their way back in. SOCORRO took the lead, the Tigers tied it up. The Tigers took the lead, SOCORRO tied it up, and the Tigers finally, we're going to watch that last play here, the last points that will win the match, or win the set here for the Tigers. Harrison just goes up and puts this one right down the barrel there, and there was nobody home. And the Tigers win the set 27-25. Now we're ready to go here for the third set here on 101.9 FM. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the SOCORRO Warriors. Have tied it up. Tigers will be back here in the den on Thursday when they tackle the Cobra Indians. That will be the last regular season game and the last district game for the regular season for the Tigers. Tigers looking for a win here. They lost to SOCORRO up in SOCORRO earlier this year. They lost three. They just lost 3-0, and not able to win a set down there. So this was a huge win for the Tigers here to pick up that second set to keep this one alive. We're playing at least 4 sets now. They got to win best of 5, so it's tied up at 1 apiece. And the Tigers now getting ready to start the third set here in the den. SOCORRO Warriors have the serve over the net, picked up by the Tigers. Now Garcia. Now back up to Logan. Logan smashes this one. She just jumped out of the den on this one. The Tigers come out fired up, and we can watch this one just pound this one right down the tubes, and no way for anybody to hang on to that one. And the Tigers take a quick 1-0 lead here in the third set. Over the net, picked up by the Warriors, and now the Warriors at the net. The Tigers do a decent job making sure they hang on to this one. Get it over, set up by the Warriors. Warriors coming back in. Tigers try to block this one, but they dig it out in the back line. A good play there. Wazalowski gets it over the net, and now the Warriors setting up their offense once again. Tigers let that one go, and it was in. We'll watch that one on the replay as they just knock this one out. Backcourt, a good kill there. Keeps it in play. And the Warriors tied up at 1 each. Now Warriors with the serve. Over to the Tigers. Tigers pick this one up. Set it up. Dink it over, and now the Warriors going to pick up their offense here. And the Tigers do a good job. And they're going to call this one in the net. And let's watch this one on the replay as they call this one right in the net. Man, that was awful close there. She hit that one in the net, but they definitely call her for it, and the Tigers pick up the serve and the point. Now the Warriors back over on the Tigers side after the Tigers serve. Tigers do a decent job just getting it over, and now the Warriors set it back up. Here it comes, and it's long off of the Warriors, and the Tigers pick up the point. And on the replay, you'll see the setup. And the Tigers, they just, sometimes those players don't go up straight up and come down with it. They kind of fall back, and that kind of leaves the ball going long and high. Now the Warriors set it up for the Tigers and knock this one out of bounds. And the Tigers go up 4-1 here in the third set. Good play there by the Tigers, let that one go out. Tigers on the serve, picked up by the Warriors. Warriors now bring it to the net. Tigers have one little block on it. And now they set this one up, get it over the net, picked up on the back line. Now they set up their offense, and here comes the Warriors. Tigers do a good block. They block this one, but it's out of bounds. Tigers do a good job just getting up there, but it just can't quite hang on to it. And now the Warriors on the serve. Tigers have a lead, 4-2 here in the third set. Garcia at the net gets it set up for the Tigers offense. Back over to the Warriors. Tigers try a block. It's hit deep, picked up by the Tigers. Now the Tigers over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Warriors now set this one deep. They just got to get it over the net. The Tigers do a good job of getting to it once, but then right in the middle of the court, they're not able to come up with it again. As Logan able to keep it in play, but there was nobody diving for the ball trying to get it. And the Tigers are up only 4-3 now, and here come the Warriors on the serve. Back over to the Tigers. Tigers set this one up at the net, and a good play there by the Tigers. Number 1, Ariana Alanez, and she just goes right up, and she just does the perfect thing here. She just a little bit of a dink over the top of the block, and then it hits the ground, not able to come up with it. So a good play there by the Tigers, and they take a 5-3 lead here in the third set. There's the serve, and a good serve there by the Tigers as the Warriors not able to come up with it on the far side of the court. Here's the serve by the Tigers. Tigers up 6-3 here in the third set. Warriors get this one over the net. Tigers do what they can, and this one's stuffed back in at the net. And back again is Harrelson, and now the Warriors set this one up. The Tigers do a good job digging it out about mid-court, and the Tigers get it over. Got to dig this one out to the Warriors, and the Tigers back on their side. Brooklyn sets this one up with a two-arm, and the Warriors keep this one alive as they do a great job of putting it back in play. And here come the Tigers. Back over, Warriors set this one up, now at the net for the block, and hammered this one down is number 9. That's Alderete, just hammers that one in for the Warriors. Tigers up 6-4 as the Warriors have the serve, and their Tigers up by 2 here in the third set. We are tied up at 1 each with the best of 5. Tigers have it, set it up. This one's stuffed back down over the top of the net, and the Tigers, this is going to be a fun one to watch here as the Tigers get it over the net. It goes around the net and then falls to the ground, and the Warriors not able to come up with it, and the Tigers pick up a point. 7-4 now. The Tigers lead, and they have the serve here in the third set. Serve is into the net, and another point for the Warriors. 7-5 now. Tigers lead by 2 here in the third set. On 101.9 FM. Here's the serve by the Warriors over to the Tigers. Tigers do a good job. Garcia sets it up at the net, and they're going to call this one in the net. Let's watch this one. The SOCORRO fans are not happy with this. And the Tigers go up, and they said that she was in the net right there, onto the net. And the Tigers keep the serve. They're up 8-5. SOCORRO gets it back over. Tigers do a good job of blocking this one, and the Tigers can't do anything at the net. This one rolls along the net after the Warriors get this one over, and the Tigers not able to come up with it. Tigers lead 8-6 here in the third set. Now the Warriors on the serve for SOCORRO. Good play there by the Tigers. Dig that one off the floor. Now the Warriors set up their offense. And this one right in front of our box camera, and the Tigers not able to come up with it, as this was right off the hand of the Tigers, and Wesolowski not able to come up with it. Tigers up by 1 now, 8-7 here in the third set. Here's the serve by the Warriors. Tigers dig it out, get it to the front line. Over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Warriors back to the Tigers. Tigers just do a little dink shot. There does Garcia running along the side. Blocked by the Tigers. Another block by the Tigers. Warriors trying to get this one back at the net. Blocked by the Tigers. Back over to the Warriors, and another good set here by the Tigers. And now the Tigers going in for the kill. And a good play there by the Warriors to keep it in play. Now the Tigers dig it back out, up to Garcia. Now at the net. Picked up by the Warriors on the back line. Now just a little toss over the top, and now the Tigers get it back over, and here we go. We're on a long volley here by both teams. And the Tigers got to get this one over, and they do. And here comes the Warriors setting it up right at the net. Once again, here comes their offense. The Tigers do a good job of blocking this one, but they block it out of bounds. And the Warriors pick it up and tie it up here at 8 apiece. So Logan does a good job of getting over there, but she just knocked it off her hand. And it went out of play, and the Tigers tied it up at 8. And the Warriors have a service error, hit it into the net, and the Tigers pick up a point. They go back up 9-8 here in the third set on 101.9 FM. And Hopkins, number 10.
Feltz Dentistry, serving Feltz Dentistry.
Here's the serve for the Tigers. Picked up by the Warriors, back over to the Tigers, and the Tigers not able to come up with it. As Wesolowski off the block, not able to get down quick enough. Just stand a little flat-footed there, just not able to get to it. Good play there by the Warriors. And now we're tied up at 9 apiece again here in the third set. Brooklyn Garcia at the net sets it up for the Tigers, and now the Tigers do a good job of getting it over, and the Warriors lose control of the ball as it goes out on their side, and the Tigers take over the serve and the point. 10-9 now for the Tigers here in the third set. Logan just gets it over the net on the serve, and now the Tigers not able to pick this one up as the offense for the Warriors. Number 2, Peralta, just hits that one right down, hammers it just over the net. And we're tied at 10 each here in the third set. So the Tigers started out with the lead here in the third set, and have pretty much kind of given it back as we've tied it up to the Warriors. The Tigers do a great job of stuffing this one. Let's watch this one on the replay. It looked like number 10, Hawkins, just pounds that one down where nobody's at. Tigers up 11-10, and they have the serve here in the third set. Garcia gets it over. Warriors got to hustle back towards their bench, and they hit it into the net. So good play there by the Tigers. kind of caught them flat-footed. Once they get out of whack a little bit and they don't have it, they got to run off court, come back on court. You kind of lose your perception of where the net is, and a lot of times you wind up not able to get it back over. So good serve once again by the Tigers. And they get it over the net to the Warriors. Now Wesolowski sets it up and in for the kill and picked up by the Warriors. And the Tigers keep this one at the net and keep it alive, and the Warriors make a mistake, not able to get this one over the net, and the Tigers pick up a 3-point lead now. They're up 13-10 here in the third set. Tigers got some momentum, and here goes the Tigers. Gets it over the net. Here comes the Warriors with the set. Tigers pick it up. Back to the net now goes Garcia. Just gets it over the net. Now back over to the Warriors. The Warriors set it up. Oh boy, this one's deep in the back, and the Tigers not able to come up with this one. So the Warriors finally pick up a point. This one was long, kind of long out there, and then the Tigers hit it one-armed, and it goes all the way to the wall. Then the Warriors pick up the point. Tigers still up 13-11 here in the third set. We're tied at 1 each for the best of 5. Now the Tigers keep it over on their side. Now they get it back over. The Warriors let this one go out, and it is long. Now watch that one on the replay as the Tigers, Wesolowski just hits this one, and it hits the paw, which is about a foot outside the playing court here in the den. And now the Tigers pick this one back up off the serve, and bam, here comes, this was big number 8, and this was Abby Harrelson as she winds up and puts that one, pounds it down in there. And we have a timeout on the court. And let's show you some stats there from Miss Harrelson there. 182 kills coming into tonight. She was pounding the rock on that one. We're going to take a quick timeout. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company. Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Back here in the den, the Hot Springs Tigers up 14-12. And they have the serve. As Miss Harrelson picked up the last points. For the Tigers. And now the Tigers with a 2-point lead here in the third set. And the serve over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Diving for it, trying to get it over. Now the Tigers going to set up their offense. Now Garcia tries to get this one over, and into the net are the Tigers, and this one goes back over to the Warriors. As Miss Harrelson trying a little bit too much there, she gets into the net. And now the Tigers take a 1-point lead, 14-13. After the timeout taken by the Warriors. Tigers pick this one up, pound this rock down, and this one is all Tigers as they pick up another point. You can watch this one. And man, she skies it out and just hammers that right down the line, and Peralta not able to come up with it for the Warriors. And the Tigers take a 2-point lead here, 15-13 here in the third set. Here's the serve by the Tigers. Dug out there by the Warriors. Warriors set it back up. Tigers try to do a block, and it's killed by the Warriors, and this one just got smashed right to the Tigers, not able to come up with it. And that was all she wrote there. Tigers up 15-14 here in the third set. Warriors have the serve. And the Tigers get caught in the wrong rotation on the court. The ref out there explaining, Tigers got to be in a certain, at the serves, got to be into a certain certain formation when it's actually when the ball is served. Then they can move, but they got to be in the right rotation. So Mr. Greer there, the official, explaining to the Tiger coach that that was out. So we're tied up at 15-15 here in the Den with the Warriors on the serve. The Tigers dig this one out, get it up towards the net. Wesolowski gets it over. Now the Warriors set this one back up, and the Tigers try to keep this one alive, and they do. And the Tigers back over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Warriors once again struggle to get it over. Wesolowski does a good job of keeping that one in play, and the Tigers just smash this one. And this one was out, as they say. Let's see what it looks like here on the instant replay. And definitely long. That was so hot it was gone. So the Tigers trail 16-15 here in the third set. And a service error knocked into the net by the Warriors, so the Tigers tie it right back up. And let's see who the Tigers are going to put in for the service. Number 11 comes in. That's Haley Bagwell. She's 90.4% from the service line, so good play there by Tigers. Try to get this one in, and we just brag about her, and she knocks it into the net. So not good for the Tigers there. Now they trail 17-16, and the Warriors have the serve and a 1-point lead here in the third set. Here's the serve. Picked up by the Tigers. Tigers do all they can. Wesolowski's got to run all the way over. Does get it kept in play. And now the Warriors are at the net. Tigers dig this one out. Now Garcia is going to set this one back up and for the spike and a block, and a great block by the Warriors as we watch this one on the instant replay. This one was just right back in the Tigers' face. And the Warriors take a 2-point lead here, 18-16. We'll be right back to your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Tiger Den. The Hot Springs Tigers trail 18-16 here in the third set. Each team is one set. We're in the third. Best of 5. Timeout taken there by the Tigers. The Warriors have the serve. And a good timeout by the Tigers as a service error. And the Warriors hit it into the net, and the Tigers pick up a point, and they trail 18-17. Now Wesolowski, number 5, on the serve. And she's at 95.2% from the service line, so does a good job for the Tigers. And now the Tigers back on their side. And the Tigers hit it, the Warriors hit it into the net. We're going to watch this one on the replay. And they do, right back at them. That was number 10. Tamara Fowler tried to get that one over and into the net. Here comes the Warriors now after the Tigers take the serve, and the Tigers can't come up with it after it's knocked over the net by Tigers. Here goes the Warriors. They're up 19-18 here in the third set. Tigers have it at the net. Look at this one, and they stuff this one down. And on the kill is the Tigers. On the prowl. The Tigers do a good job keeping that one in play as they pound that one to the wood here in the Den, and the Tigers tie it back up at 19. Here's the serve back over to the Tigers, and the Warriors get it over, and the Tigers not able to come up with it at the net. And just off of Harrelson, and the Tigers give up a point. It's 20-19. The Warriors up by 1 here in the third set. Here's the serve by the Warriors. And into the net, another service error by the Warriors, and a good thing there for the Tigers. Tie it back up at 20. Tigers could take a really big lead here. They could win this set, be up 2-1 here with 2 to play. Tigers be sitting in the catbird seat. Tigers got the serve. They get it over the net, dug out by the Warriors, and back at the net. The Tigers do a good job digging this one out. Now set back up. Woods gets it back over the net into the Warrior territory, and here comes the Warriors offense, and the Tigers do a good job of digging this one if Wesolowski can get to it. Now the Tigers get it over. They do a great job of keeping this one in play, and here come that offense, and the Tigers do a good job of blocking that one, but they blocked it out of bounds, and the Warriors pick up a point. You can see this one right at the stick there. It goes back over, but goes out of bounds. And now here comes the Warriors with a 1-point lead here in the third set. Back at the net are the Tigers, and now the Warriors pick this one up, try to set up their offense. Tigers dig this one out on the back line. Good set there on the knees for the Tigers. They get it over the net, and here comes the Warriors offense once again, and the Tigers try to block that one at the net. Goes to the back line. They get it over, and the Warriors set up their offense once again. Tigers do a good job keeping this one in play. And now the Warriors once again set up their offense. And the block goes down. Tigers not able to block this one as it falls in their lap. As 2 Tigers go up for it, and it just nowhere to go, and it falls right to the ground. And the Tigers trail 22-20 now here in the third set, and the Tigers are going to take a quick timeout. Man, both these games gone down to the wire, all 3 of them. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
The Money Man is ready to give you money. Whether you're needing money to buy a new car or home, large or small, the Money Man at 375 South Foch is your all-purpose lending source. Have credit problems? Call Mario at 894-6611 and he can help. The Money Man has been helping others in Sierra County since 1978. The Money Man is happy to help make your dreams come true. Stop by their offices at 375 South Foch or call 894-6611. The Money Man says, "Go Tigers!"
Back here in Tiger in the Den here on the campus of Hot Springs High School. Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez here on 101.9 FM. The Tigers, they trail 22-20 here in the third set. And now the Warriors have the serve. Over the net, picked up by the Tigers. Now the Tigers set it at the net. Here they come. And the Tigers do a great job of pounding this one down. Looked like that may have been, let's see who this one was. Number 10 just pounds it right down the line. And that was Hannah Hawkins for the Tigers. Now the Tigers only trail by 1, 22-21 here in the third set. Tigers on the serve. Gets this one over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Now the Warriors set up their offense at the net. Tigers do a good job of digging this one out. And then too many hits for the Tigers, as this one was in the net. And the Tigers hit it 4 times. 23-21 now. The Warriors have a 2-point lead and the serve here in the Den in the third set. Here's the serve, picked up by the Tigers. Garcia now gets it out to the Tigers, and that looked like number 7, Angelica Garcia, and she just knocks this one off one of the players for the Warriors and out of bounds, and the Tigers crawl back in this one. They trail 23-22, and here's the serve by the Tigers, and it's long. And 24-22 now as that one hits outside the line there for the Tigers. And here we're getting ready for set point here by the Warriors. Here's the serve. They're up 24-22. Tigers do a good job just knocking this one right out of the air and get it over the net. Now the Tigers back on their side. They set it up, get it over the net. Now the Warriors dig it down, get it set up at the net. Here comes their offense. And the Tigers block this one out of bounds, and the Warriors take the third set, 25-22, as that one was off the Tigers. And the Tigers 25-22 here in the third set. The Tigers trail 2-1. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in the den on the campus of Hot Springs High School as we get ready for the fourth set. SOCORRO won the first, the Tigers won the second, and SOCORRO pulled out another one there at the third. As we get ready to play the fourth set here in the den. Don't forget Thursday, the Hot Springs Tigers take on the Cobra Indians right here in the den. We're hoping to have that game for you. We plan on it. Everything's looking good so far. We do have some agreements that we have with NFHS Network for the postseason in football, so we're trying to see where we may be going to do one of the games now that the Tigers are out of the playoffs. So we will just sit back and wait, but it looks like it's pretty good right now for Thursday for the game here in the den and on Facebook, YouTube, and NFHS Network. Strap it up and get ready. Here we go. Tigers getting ready. They'll have the serve here in the fourth set. Over the net, set up by the Warriors, and the Warriors keep this one alive. But it was in the net. And we missed that one a little bit there, but the Tigers pick up the point. Over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Tigers dig this one down. Now they're trying to get their offense set up. Now they move them all the way to the net, and the Tigers hit this one too long and out of the back of the court. It's a little bit deep there for Woods as she knocks that one all the way out. We're tied at 1 each here in the fourth set. On the serve is the Warriors, and the Tigers not able to come up with this one as it goes in the back, and that's Woods. It knocks it off and out of bounds. Woods is going to take a break, and the Tigers now trail 2-1 here in the fourth set. So if the Warriors are able to pick this one off, they will win it 3-1. The Tigers need to tie this one up and win this set to force a fifth set here in the den. And now the Tigers just out of whack here as that serve goes off the Tigers. And another point for the Warriors. It's the Tigers trail 3-1 now here on 101.9 FM here in the fourth set. Serve goes over to the Tigers. Tigers able to pick this one up. Now they move it off to the net, and this one is a good job by the Tigers. They hit this one over, and it stays in bounds. We'll show you on the instant replay. And you can see that one definitely came down inbounds. And that was Hannah Hawkins on the hit for the Tigers. Tigers trail 3-2 here in the fourth set. Served by the Tigers. Warriors now set it up at the net. Hit it over to the Tigers. Tigers dig this one out. Bring it up to the net. Back to the Warriors, and the Warriors do what they can to get it over, and it hits the net, but the Tigers able to come up with it, and now they get it back, and this one's all the way back to the net, and the Tigers do a good job hitting this one deep against that defense of the Warriors, and the Warriors just kind of had to one-hand it, then they got way back and tried to hit it over their head. It went into the net, and the Tigers tied up 3-3 here in the fourth set. Here's the serve by the Tigers. Picked up by the Warriors, back at the net. They set it up, and here comes the offense for the Warriors. And the Tigers not able to handle this one as that one hits just inbounds. And the Tigers got stuck looking at that one, and they trail 4-3 now. The Warriors have the serve. Over to the Tigers. Tigers set this one up. Picked up by the Warriors, and a stuff by the Tigers as they hit this one long back towards the Tigers' side, trying to keep it in play. And the Tigers just go up, and that's Harrelson. Picks up the point for the Tigers, and they tie it up at 4 each. Here in the fourth set, Tigers on the serve. Over the net, picked up by the Warriors. Warriors at the net. Tigers do whatever they can to try to get this one, and they can't dig it out as they hit the deck. And the Tigers just not able to come up with that one. And the Warriors go up 5-4 here in the fourth set. Warriors with the serve. Tigers not able to hang on to that one. We watch this one on the replay. Serve goes over, and the Tigers, number 7, Garcia, just tries to hit that one, just kind of a karate chop, and it doesn't work, but the Warriors then turn around and have a service error, hit it into the net, and the Tigers trail 6-5 here in the fourth set. Checking out of the game was Harrelson. Now the Tigers on the serve, get it over to the Warriors. Back to the Tigers. Now the Tigers hit it down to the Warriors, dig it back out on the baseline. Tigers off the net, got to dive for this one, and nowhere, can't catch up to it. As the Tigers, man, those come off the net, and then once it comes off the net, if you got a wrong hit on it, and it's going to be going back towards the wall, you can't get there quick enough to get anybody on it. And the Tigers trail 7-5 here in the fourth set. Here's the serve by the Warriors. The Tigers dig this one out. Get it back over to the Warriors. Now the Warriors looking to set this one up at the net. Tigers do a good job. Miss the block, but they're able to get the ball, just get it back over, and it hits the top of the gym. And the Tigers are going to lose a point on that one as it tries to get it back over, and it went up, hit the middle of the curtain, came back down on the Tiger side. Now they trail 8-5 here in the fourth set. Warriors on the serve. Tigers set it back up. No, Garcia just digs this one right over the net. Now the Warriors got to set up their offense. A good block there by the Tigers, but nobody able to help them out as that one is off the Tigers and not able to come up with it as number 7, and that's Garcia. Tigers trail 9-5. We have timeout on the court. This is your Tiger Sports Network. When the Tigers install their game plan for the week, Lightning Mechanical can install your new York heating or cooling unit with confidence. York Air Conditioning and HVAC is known for being one of the largest heating and cooling suppliers in the world and offers quality products for heating or cooling a home or business, or for improving the air quality of a space. Lightning Mechanical is known for being the best HVAC company in all of Sierra County. Call Lightning Mechanical today at 575-740-6559, license number 373634. Hot Springs Tigers down 9-5 here in the fourth set, and the Warriors have the ball and the serve. over the net. Now the Tigers set this one up, does Garcia, and the Tigers got to step back and knock it over the net. And here comes the offense for the Warriors once again, and the Tigers not able to come up with it as they get stuck in the net there trying to play ping pong with it, and that's always the hard part. Once you get it inside the net, you kind of got to hit it back, and usually you wind up hitting it too many times. And now the Warriors take a 10-5 lead, and the Tigers a little bit of bleeding here in the fourth set. Got to make a move, and the Tigers do. Good play there by the Tigers on a little dink. Looked like they were going to absolutely spike this one, but they just go up and just hit it over the hands and then right down where nobody's at. And the Tigers pick up a point. They trail 10-6 here in the fourth set, and they have the serve. There's the serve and picked up by the Warriors. Now at the net, knocked it over. The Tigers just hit it right back to them, and now they set up their offense. Do the Warriors, and the Warriors come back, and the Tigers do a good job of digging this one out, setting up their own offense, and pounding this one in are the Tigers. Another good point there by the Tigers. They just set this one up and pound it right down in the corner. And now the Tigers only trail 10-7 here in the fourth set. Tigers kind of a game of runs here for the Tigers. And here's the serve by the Tigers as they trail by 3. Over to the Warriors. The Warriors get it back over to the Tigers. Tigers dig it out. Now Garcia sets it up. Across court. Blocked by the Warriors. Now the Warriors keep it in play. They get this one over, and the Tigers jump up to block, but it hits the net, and the Tigers are out of whack. Once they get up in the air, and then it hits, nothing you can do when it tries to come down. Kind of lose your balance on that, and the Tigers trail 11-7. It's the serve, and that one is long by the Warriors, and the Tigers definitely long, and the Tigers pick up a point, and they have the serve. Tigers trail 11-8. Wesolowski with the serve for the Tigers over to the Warriors, and the Warriors just pound this one back on the Tigers. Tigers not able to hold this one as Wesolowski hits it. It's that one-handed. When you're off balance and you hit it one-handed, it's usually got so much steam on it, goes behind you up against the wall. Tigers trail 12-8 here in the fourth set. Here's the serve, and long. So the Tigers pick up a point. That one was definitely long by the Warriors. Tigers with the serve. They trail 12-9 over to the Warriors, and the Warriors on the reception can't keep up with it. Everybody thought somebody else was going to go get that one, and the Tigers pick up a point. And they're trail 12-10, and here's the serve by Woods. Back over for the Tigers and down the net, and the Tigers can't hold on to this one. And the Warriors go up by 3, and the Tigers let that one hit the court. Here's the serve by the Warriors, and once again it's long, so they got the adrenaline flowing over there for the SOCORRO Warriors as they're knocking them out of the back of the court now, and the Tigers trail by 2 with the serve here in the fourth set. Tigers on the serve, keep the Warriors honest. They get it back over the net, and here comes the Tigers setting it back up for the Tigers, and the Tigers do a great job. Pick up the point as they knock this one over the top of the net. Just a little dink shot there, misses the block, just gets it over the hand of the block, and then it falls to the ground. And now the Tigers trail just by 1. Here's the serve. They have to dig down deep on the court to pick this one up. Tigers do a good job keeping this one in play. Back over to the Warriors. Now the Warriors set up their offense. Here they come with the spike, and this one is long, and the Tigers have tied it up at 13. So a great play there by the Tigers, letting that one go long. And the Tigers have clawed their way back into the fourth set here, and they're tied it up at 13 apiece. Garcia on the serve for the Tigers. Back over to the Tigers, and now the Tigers set this one up, gets it over, back to the Warriors. And back to the Tigers. Tigers do a good job of digging this one, and they're not able to come up with it. They dive all over the place. We'll watch this one on the replay as the Tigers just dive and try to catch this one in the bench. The Tigers not able to come up with it, and they trail 14-13 now, and the Warriors have the service back. On the serve, over to the Tigers. Tigers dig this one out. Back up on top. Picked up by the Tigers. Knocked down on the kill for the Tigers as the Warriors not able to hold this one. They dig down there and knock it into the net. And the Tigers pick up the point and tie it back up at 14-14. Tigers have done a great job in this set, just trying to hang around and keep with the Warriors. They could really do themselves a favor and win this one and go up. Tied up at 2 games apiece, 2 sets apiece. The Tigers once again keep it alive and hit it over the net. Brooklyn Garcia sticks it up there. Big number 8, Harrelson comes down and makes sure the kill's good. And now the Warriors are going to take a timeout. Tigers lead 15-14 here in the 4th set. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers take a 1-point lead here in the 4th set. SOCORRO is up 2-1. Tigers could tie it up and force a 5th set here with a win, as the Tigers have the serve as they get it over the net. Here come the Warriors, set it back up to the net. The Tigers try to pound this one in, and Tigers missed the block, and it looks like it went right down the... Nobody was moving there for the Tigers, and that one just went flying by. Everybody was watching that one. Now it's tied up at 15 all. Here comes the serve by the Warriors, picked up by the Tigers. Now Garcia sets this one up. And the Tigers, Harrelson's on a mission tonight. She definitely smashes that one, and the block was on by the Warriors, but once it comes off their hands, it went out, and the Tigers pick up the point. They're up now 16-15 here in the 4th set. Here's the serve once again by the Tigers. Picked up by the Warriors. Warriors just get this one over. The Tigers do the same. They just get it up in the air, and now they're going to set up some offense as they were able to, off the block, keep it in play. And the Tigers do it again, just trying to keep it in play, and they do. Now the Warriors set up their offense here as they go across court, and this one's knocked out, and the Tigers pick up as this one went out of bounds, out of the court. Definitely out, and the Tigers pick up the point. Tigers up now by 2, 17-15 here in the 4th set. And the Tigers have a service error. Hit it into the net was Valdez, the senior. Now the Tigers only up by 1. With a serve from the Warriors. Tigers dig this one out. Now they're going to set it up. Here comes the kill by the Tigers, and they do. And here is Woods. Let's watch her jump out of the gym on this one. And man, she can get up and sky. Hits that one and off of the Warriors, and Tigers take a 18-16 lead. We got a timeout here on the court. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers have a 2-point lead here in the fourth set. SOCORRO's up 2-1, and the Tigers trying to tie it up here and force a fifth set, and that will be a little quicker one. They'll just play to 15 instead of 25. So the Tigers taking the Warriors to task here in the den as they've got the momentum and a 2-point lead here in the fourth set. Here's the serve by the Tigers, and this one's long, and it's picked up. Warriors going to pick up an easy point. They trail by one now, 18-17. Good time out there by the Warriors to get the ball back. Kind of get that momentum, you get it running, and then the other coach calls timeout. Kind of lose part of that momentum. Here's the serve over to the Tigers, set up by Garcia. Here comes Woods, and she pounds it in there once again. Here she is once again. Goes Woods, skies it. And just no way to hang on to that for the Warriors. And the Tigers go back up by 2, 19-17. Warriors now digging this one out deep. Gets this one over to the Tigers. Tigers set it up. Now Garcia at the net. Here comes the Tigers. Hit it right to the back line. And the Tigers not able to come up with this one as the Warriors hit it all the way to the back line. And nobody was there for the Tigers. Tigers up 19-18. And the serve here comes by the Warriors. Over to the Tigers. And the Tigers look like that one may have hit inbounds. Let's see if we can wind that one back just a little bit. Yeah, definitely right on the line. Here comes the serve by the Warriors. The Tigers dig this one down. Now they set it up. Tigers go in for the kill, and it's picked up by the Warriors. Warriors, good play there by the Tigers, just getting that one over the net, and they got to dig this one out again, and now they set it up, and the Tigers just not putting the ball in the right places on the sets. Now here comes the offense for the Warriors, and the Tigers call 4 hits against the Warriors as that one was blocked by the Tigers right at the net. Checking in for the Tigers is Harrelson once again there in the front row. So the Tigers got some height there in the front row as they got a 1-point lead, 20-19. Tigers dig this one out. Now they set it up real deep, just get it over the net and set up by the Warriors. And here comes the block by the Tigers, and the Tigers not able to keep it from hitting the floor. And the Warriors tie it up at 20 apiece. We're tied at 20 here in the fourth set. Here comes the serve by the Warriors. Tigers pick this one up, set up by Garcia. Now Garcia tries to throw it. They're going to get her for lifting, carrying the ball over the net, and that's not good for the Tigers. And they trail 21-20 with the Warriors have the serve. Tigers get this one just one-handed out there. Here comes the spike by the Tigers, picked up by the Warriors, and the Warriors hit it into the net, and the Tigers pick up a point, tie it back up at 21. Good play there by the Tigers, even though they just tried to get over the net. We had Harrelson there to block it anyway. And now the Tigers tie it back up at 21 each, and we're in the fourth set. Tigers need this one bad to stay in the game to force a fifth set. Here's the serve. Picked up by the Warriors. Warriors at the net. Wesolowski now digs it out. Set up by Garcia. Garcia now gets it over to, I think that was the other Garcia. And now the Tigers set this one back up on their end. And Harrelson goes to smash this one down and knocks it out. Just a little bit long there. Too much mustard on that one. Need to hit those more down than along the lines there. And now the Warriors up by one, 22-21. Here in the den, here's the serve by the Warriors. The Tigers pick this one up. Right at the net, get it over. Now the Warriors set up their offense. Here comes the block by the Tigers, but it was dug out by the Tigers on the back line. Gets it back over to the Warriors. Now the Warriors do all they can to keep it in play. Now the Tigers real deep in their own court. Tries to get this one back over, and they got it set up. Here comes the Warriors with their offense from the near side. A good block by the Tigers, but it's picked up by the Warriors. And the Warriors are going to get caught, hitting it 4 times. As we watch this one. And the Tigers tie it back up at 22 each here in the 4th set. This has been a great match between the SOCORRO Warriors and the Hot Springs Tigers. These are some of the better teams in AAA, at least the top 10 teams. Here's the serve by the Tigers. And the Tigers just serve it right out of bounds, and the Warriors take a 1-point lead. Warriors up 23-22 with the serve. And here it comes the Tigers' way. Tigers dig this one out, but it's towards the net. Garcia's got to run all the way across. Gets it hit just over the net, and the Tigers do a great job. They kept that one in play, and it was another one of those net shots that once it gets on the net, it just kind of rolls down, and then everybody's out of position. They can't come and get it. And the Tigers tie it back up at 23 here in the Den as the Tigers have the serve. They can win this one by 2, pick up 2 quick points here. There's the serve by the Tigers. The Warriors knock it over. The Tigers dig it out. Here comes the set. Back over to the Warriors. The Warriors got to go deep to get this one, keep it in play. Tigers back over the net. Now here come the Warriors with their offense. They're going up for the block, and the Tigers can't get to it, and a great kill there by the Warriors, and they take a 1-point lead. As you can watch, this play was great there by the Warriors, as the Tigers not able to come up with this one as they dive to the floor. And this could be Warriors go up 24-23. We're going to take a quick break. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in Tiger Den. The Tigers, wow, they're in a hornet's nest here with the Warriors. Warriors got a 1-point lead here in the 4th set as we got the camera rocking here. Here comes the serve by the Warriors. Now the Tigers set this one up. There goes Woods in for the kill. It's picked up by the Warriors. The Warriors get it over the net. The Tigers scramble. Now they get it back over. Now the Warriors just trying to set this one up. And they actually win this one as they knock this one to the ground. And the Warriors are victorious tonight over the Tigers. And the Tigers, man, they just about had that one blocked. But it comes right down to in front of the Tigers. And the Tigers lose this one big time. 25-23 has been a great, man. Both of these win. All 4 of these sets went right down to the wire. And the Tigers lose this one 25-23. The Warriors win the match 3-1. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Paul Tooley and Adrian Chavez back here in the Den. The Tigers lose to SOCORRO. The SOCORRO Warriors are now the district champs. Here for 3 AAA district, the Tigers will take on the Cobra Indians Thursday night. We're really planning to make sure we can get this one in for you. As Cobra comes to town on Thursday, we're going to make sure we can try to get this game on the social media sites and NFHS Network and everywhere else. Tigers lose the last set 25-23, and they lose 3-1. you can go back to your regular programming. This is your Tiger Sports Network.